Welcome to the NT Daily with Erin Schrimpf.
Good morning, I'm Erin Schrimpf and welcome to the NT Daily for Tuesday, April 28th. It has officially been a week of bringing you the NT Daily, and we are so excited that you have been choosing to spend your morning with us and that we are able to bring you this new format here at the News Tribune. I hope everyone has stayed safe during this period of severe weather we've had the last few days. It's certainly been a little rough out there. So we begin this morning with a story about nurses honoring nurses and a statewide effort that brought more than 100 nurses to Jefferson City over the weekend. The Missouri Nurse Honor Guard held its first statewide conference Saturday at Capital West Christian Church in Jefferson City. The group began with just 3 chapters back in 2014 and none in mid-Missouri. Today, all 11 chapters were represented at the conference. The Honor Guard honors nurses throughout their lives and their funerals, including with the Florence Nightingale Pledge, hospital blessings, and their well-known Cape Cod funeral rites. President Mary Gillum said the goal is to make sure every nurse who passes away can receive a tribute without chapters having to travel so far across the state. More than 100 nurses attended Saturday's event, which focused on growing local chapters and also discussing the healing and grief that comes with dedicating your professional life to working on the healthcare front lines. Our cover story in the local page from yesterday takes us to Daisy Farm in Elston. Jenny Presley bought a section of what many in this area would know as the Old Wren Farm, the former Elston cattle farmer Lawrence Wren Jr., and turned it into a wedding and event venue. But as she told the News Tribune, the project became much more than just renovating old barns. Presley said restoring the property helped her find herself. The venue now sits on rolling Cole County pasture land with old barns, a lake, and a farmhouse that Presley and her partner, Kurt Heisinger, helped bring back to life. Presley said the property had a story before her and from its days as a cattle working farm, and now she feels like she is part of that history, helping it move forward and is part of her family's future. We hope you will read more about the story at newstribune.com or in the News Tribune app. Lincoln University students will have 2 new degree options this fall. The LU Board of Curators approved kinesiology and sports management as stand-alone majors. Both areas had previously been offered as emphasis areas under the Health, Physical Education, and Wellness Department. University officials said the change better aligns with industry and academic standards and will help prepare students for future graduate work in related fields. The board also approved bringing back an optional $75 per semester student activities fee to help support homecoming and spring fest events. Today's NT Daily is brought to you by our friends at South Bank Gifts. Whether you're looking for something thoughtful, local, fun, or just a little different, South Bank is a great place to find it. From home decor and seasonal items to gifts for birthdays, celebrations, or the just because moments, they make it easy to shop local and find something with personality. So go see our friends at South Bank in downtown Jefferson City if you're looking for a gift that feels just a little personal. Nichols Career Center hosted its annual car show on Sunday, and the parking lot was packed with vintage vehicles, unique entries, and plenty for local car fans. The event raises money to send Nichols students to the Skills USA National Competition in Atlanta. This year, 7 students are headed to nationals, the school's largest group in more than a decade. Organizers had a big fundraising goal, and they showcased more than 50 vehicles, including classic cars, motorcycles, sports cars, trucks, and even a SWAT van. Students also volunteered and helped out, including a car smash station and a Hot Wheels track. And stay with us. We will be right back when the NT Daily comes back after a short commercial break.
St. Louis Carpenters Union has shaped our communities. Through trusted alliances, we deliver skilled professional craftspeople while our business partners provide the kind of quality jobs that keep our economy humming. It's a blueprint that has worked since 1882. Turning Missouri into a right-to-work state stalls progress, wipes out jobs, and kills momentum. Right to work is wrong for everyone. Let's keep Missouri moving forward. Visit carpdc.org to learn more.
We have a severe weather alert to report here. The storm is also bringing the threat of damaging winds and Florida.
Here's the thing. When storms bear down, we step up.
Ready to go?
You bet.
Our teams are always ready to keep your power strong. Ameren.com/power on.
Welcome back to the NT Daily. After all the severe weather we've had across mid-Missouri the last few weeks, including tornado watches and warnings just the last few evenings, we wanted to remind everyone which National Weather Service office covers their area. As you can see on the map, 3 different NWS offices converge in central Missouri. So for our immediate Jefferson City area, NWS St. Louis covers counties including Cole, Boone, Callaway, and Montauk. But some of our southern counties, including Miller, Marys, and Morgan, are covered by the NWS Springfield office, and Cooper County follows the National Weather Service Kansas City office. So when severe weather is moving in, make sure you're listening closely and paying attention to where alerts come from, especially because watches and warnings can vary depending on where you live and what they see in that office's radar. And now to sports. The Helias Lady Crusaders won the Central Missouri Activities Conference Track and Field Championship for the 3rd consecutive season and did it in record-setting fashion. Helias scored a conference record 220 points. Isla Alfutis led the Lady Crusaders with 4 event wins, taking first in the 100 and 200 meter dashes as well as the 100 and 300 meter hurdles. On the boys' side, Jefferson City finished runner-up behind Rockridge with 123 points. Helias finished 3rd with 116, led by Daniel Morris, who was part of the winning 4x800 relay and also won the 800 meters. Capital City finished 7th with 60 points. And a major chapter in Blair Oaks athletics is coming to a close. Tim Karsten is retiring after more than 20 years leading Blair Oaks wrestling. Karsten started the boys wrestling program nearly 25 years ago, then came back to lead the girls program when Blair Oaks launched it 7 years ago. Under Karsten, the boys program won 5 conference championships, 2 district titles, and the school's only wrestling state championship in 2014. On the girls' side, Blair Oaks produced its first state champion in 2025 when Logan Sumner won her title. Karsten said his love for wrestling is what drove him, and his legacy at Blair Oaks is summed up by a scholarship dedicated to him for developing the love of wrestling at Blair Oaks. Congratulations to Tim. We wish him all the best in his retirement. You can read more of the full story online or in the News Tribune app. And here is what is on the local sports schedule for tonight. The boys golf starts the day with Jefferson City, Helias, and Capital City competing in the CMAC tournament at Sedalia Country Club. On the baseball field, Helias travels to Capital City for a 5 o'clock varsity game. Jefferson City baseball will host Hickman at 5. In girls soccer, Capital City is on the road at Clinton at 5:30. The Jays host Sedalia Smith Cotton at 6:45. Helias hosts Battle at 6:45, and Blair Oaks travels to Camdenton also for a 6:45 match. That is a look at today's headlines for Tuesday, April 28th from the Jefferson City News Tribune. You can read more on all these stories at newstribune.com and follow us throughout the day for breaking news, weather updates, and local sports coverage. And if you have story ideas, community events, or something you'd like to highlight, you can reach out to us at the NT Daily at newstribune.com. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow morning.